Beltran, a deep drive to left. He has done it, the cycle for Adrian Beltran.
In 5 innings.
Oh, wow.
The cycle in 5 innings.
And tell me he wasn't trying for that one. That's unbelievable.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting.
Chris Miller will stand in
the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with no away. 1-1, here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cabrera is in pursuit, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. Coming to the plate now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Ordonez going back, still ranging back. He gets there to make the catch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Chris Miller stands in. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Chris Miller will step.
Pitchers will get ahead, and they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Cabrera has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Fly ball out to right field. Miller waits on it. 1 out. At the plate, Chris.
Fan the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Struck him out. And now they'll.
Murphy is writing some kind of story.
In the air left side, Gerard Dyson with the great speed in a day game. The ball will carry.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot.
Chris.
In the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is under it near the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end. Chris.
Now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Ordonez ranging back. Gone! Solo shot to right center, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up, and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but
Stat bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Miller racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So still nothing again. Chris Miller will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Chris Miller. Hit hard back up the middle. Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first head run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive.
And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. Heading out toward shallow right. Miller on the move. He's got it. A great running play.
It's a triple play. It's a triple play. How about that one?
Drill toward right center field on the run.
With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. He's been much better once he gets out on the road. High and deep to right center field. Miller going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Chris tonight, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
And it was a great homestand for him.
Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 54 thus far. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Coming to the plate. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. He's on the move again from first. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Oh, but I wouldn't be all that convinced he can throw a third.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Fleming giving chase. A quick out number 1. And they'll tack on an insurance strike. Chris Miller.
They're down right here.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 348 for his career, and it's now 6-4.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Coming to the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Calhoun is up with it. On to first, and it's in time. Chris Miller will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he lays off here. A nice. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Even the fans here at Dodger Stadium are giving Stanton an ovation. Absolutely crushed over the pavilion, and it's 1-0.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park. He's been much better once he gets out on the road. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Miller on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the... You got him running at first?
First inning? Yeah, why not?
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Chris Miller.
A lot easier to lay off.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Miller is retired, and there's one away. Chris drives it to deep right field. Fleming ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 349th of his career. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. So now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hit.
Chris Miller will get a shot here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, making it an even 350 for his career as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this was just a no-win situation to begin with. This is the absolute wrong guy you want to face with the bases loaded. It's no fun facing him with the bases empty. He unloads on this one.
In a strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. And he sends one deep down the right field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the... He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no, he can't make... Chris Miller will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover it. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
There's a deep drive to left field. Pilar at the wall, at the track, jumps and... Oh,
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
he's got it!
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park. Chris Miller.
It's too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Chris.
Facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. But take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Fleming is back in.
And a lot of times pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2.
And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Chris Miller will stand in for the 3rd.
But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike. Risk of low.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 58 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. So now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hit.
Chris Miller will stand in now in what could be hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Trying to hold the lead. Takes this the other way to right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. 1 run is scored. Chris Miller.
394. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit. 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
2 down here in the 9th. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
With his bare hand, twirled and fired a strike to first base. And are you kidding me?
Here's a 3-2. Ball up in the air to right.
It was one heroic swing of the bat. This team needed a lift in the biggest way, and the kid came through. Wow, is that huge.
Now to hit it to the right place. And he hits it out to center. Right center.